Hi, this is Alan Donald with Keller Williams Realty. Happy New Year! 2022 has come to an end, and it's really a tale of two halves. The first half of the year behaved one way, the second half of the year behaved another way. And let's see what 2023 has in store for us. Let's delve into it. So let's look at what the median price has done in different markets. In our market, we started the year at $360,000, and through multiple bids and a frenzied market, median price rose steadily until about May, when it reached $425,000. Now in some markets, especially those out west, median price really has come down substantially, and it has leveled off now. In our market, it came down a little bit, and it has leveled off at $390,000 in December. And in other markets, it just didn't move at all. It just steadied. So we start asking ourselves, why did home prices start to change in June? And what I did here is I superimposed the approximate behavior of mortgage interest rates. So we started the year around 3%. They started to go up in the first half of the year, and then just about June, July, it had a big increase here, and that created a shock to the market. Now they did come down a little bit, and then they really shot up to about November, where they hit 7%. Right now they're about 6.25. So interest rates partly explain the shock to the system that happened around June, July, and that changed the behavior of the market, reducing buyer affordability by increasing interest rates substantially. What makes the current market very interesting and unique is that while inventory went up like it usually does at the beginning of the year, normally in June, July it starts declining, and it has started declining very slowly, but we are still at a very low level of inventory compared to the demand that we have. And it is unusual to see high interest rates and low inventory markets combined. What is really unusual is that one would expect that an interest rate hike from 3% to 7% in a year would cause demand for housing to drop off substantially. But as we see here, inventory kept on being steady and a little bit lower, and the months of supply index, which measures the relationship between demand and supply, at the beginning of the year we had very low months of inventory, 0.7 months in February. It rose steadily throughout the year, but it leveled off at around 2.1 months of inventory, way short of the 6 months of inventory that we would consider a neutral or balanced market where demand equals supply. So we're still very short of the amount of inventory required for home prices to have downward pressure in the Charleston area. So what's in store for 2023? Normally in an economy with high inflation, economic uncertainty, and high interest rates, one would expect higher inventory, a higher number of months of supply, certainly above 7, and decreasing home prices like we saw in the last recession of 2008. However, in this unusual economy with nearly full employment, very low foreclosure rates, which was not predicted, a low number of homes being built by the builders, and a very low home rotation, because most people refinance their homes in the 3s, and if they have to buy another home, upsizing or downsizing, they would have to pay in the 6.5% to 7%, increasing the payment shock for their housing. So a lot of people are choosing to stay put. We are predicting that our prices will be pretty steady throughout the year. We're going to still have a very low supply of homes, and we're going to return to a more normal seasonal market in the Charleston area. Now, this prediction is based on the fact that the mortgage experts are predicting that throughout next year, interest rates will be in the range of 6 to 6.6%. If by any chance interest rates go up higher, then demand will probably slow down further, and the market might behave a little bit differently. So what are the implications for buyers? You're going to have less competition. There's going to be fewer multiple offer situations. You're going to have more choices. There's slightly higher inventory to choose from. You're going to have a little bit more time to make decisions. And for once, FHA and VA buyers have a chance to get a home under contract. You might have some ability to negotiate price and terms. And from the seller's perspective, the due diligence termination fee is going to become very important to see that you have some skin in the game. What about for sellers? Although you're still in a seller's market, your home now has to shine to compete because there's going to be more competition around. Also, you must set a realistic list price based on the general market, and no longer can you take the highest comp in the neighborhood and add 20% to set your list price, because the market will reject your offer of value and you'll just sit on the market. Realistically, you can expect to sell your home in 2 to 4 weeks, not in a day like before. You might have to consider some buyer concessions, especially if the buyers are trying to buy down their interest rate. You might have to negotiate a little bit and sell below list price instead of above list price with multiple offers. And definitely now, marketing and promotion of your house matters. One thing to keep in mind is that home prices are still at a high point in time, so it is still a great time to sell your home if you need to move. Okay, I hope this analysis has been interesting for you and that you have learned something from it. And just wanted to thank all our clients who trusted us with your business this year. And please keep it coming. If you have any questions, please give me a call at 843-900-0155. Thank you again. This is Alan. Happy New Year, and until the next one.